Hi, friends.
Hi!
Look at what our neighbor gave to me. They're seeds of all different colors, shapes, and sizes. It's so fascinating. I wonder what will come up if I plant these.
Hey, Lizzie, did I see you talking outside with Miss Janet?
Yeah, and look what she gave me. Grandpa, do you think I could plant an apple and a pear tree with these seeds?
Well, I know how much you like apples and pears, but these don't look like apples and pear seeds to me. The only way to know what kind of plant or fruit it is by knowing what kind of seed it is. So if this is a grass seed, then you'll definitely grow grass. You can't just plant it and expect to grow apples.
So, how do we find out what kind of seed it is?
Well, we can try looking them up and try to identify them, but we may just have to plant it to find out. You know, this is actually just like a Bible story I was reading.
Oh, really? There's stories about seeds in the Bible?
Well, there's a couple stories about seeds in the Bible, and this one is found where Jesus is teaching the people what to plant in their hearts so that they would grow good things in their lives. Would you like to hear it?
Yes!
Definitely, Grandpa.
Okay, this story is in Matthew. And it takes place where Jesus was traveling from town to town. People heard about the man named Jesus, and they gathered in big crowds to hear him talk about God. One day, Jesus saw the crowds gathering, and the Bible says, Jesus sat down.
Grandpa, a clue!
This is covered in grass.
What do you think it could be? I think we need our binoculars for this.
You can roll down this.
A hill is grassy and you can roll down it. Do you think it's a grassy hill?
Yes!
That's right, because Jesus sat down on the side of a grassy hill so people could see and hear him better. Then Jesus began teaching the people.
Grandpa, I think that's our faith fact for today. Jesus teaches me. Let's ring the bell and say it together. Jesus teaches me. What did Jesus teach the people about? Wow, another clue!
This is something white that teachers often use.
What could it be? Should we put on our binoculars?
It's shiny and you can use a special marker to write on it.
Do you think it's a whiteboard?
Yes!
Well, let's draw a heart on this whiteboard because Jesus taught the people about things that make your heart follow God and grow good things in your life. And he told them it was good when people realized they need God because the kingdom of heaven is theirs. You know, Jesus also said to be a peacemaker, to do what we can to make peace instead of arguing or fighting. That's a great one for brothers and sisters and cousins and friends who can argue quite a lot. Jesus also said to have a humble heart, to think of other people more than yourself, and to do what's right, even when other people aren't doing the right thing. You know, Jesus made some promises of the good things we can see when we do these things.
Like what?
Well, that we will be called the children of God and inherit the earth. He said we will be comforted by God and we will see God in a powerful way.
I want all those things in my life.
You know, Jesus' teachings are always worth following. I've been discovering that for many years. Every time I've listened to something God has told me to do, I've seen the good things He's promised. Lizzie, I see that you're really wanting to listen to Jesus and have Him teach you. I want you to know that brings such happiness to the deepest parts of my heart.
Okay, now that we've learned from Jesus about good things that we should plant in our hearts, we really need to see how we can plant these seeds.
You know what? That's a great idea.